Our second type of pronoun is the demonstrative pronoun. Now, a word that can point out to an antecedent and or otherwise acts instead of an antecedent is our demonstrative pronouns. Now, what is an antecedent? Now, an antecedent is a word that comes before a pronoun or that which already exists in the speaker's mind. So, let's understand that with some examples. The first one, Rani bit her lip. Now, here, Rani is my noun. The pronoun that replaces Rani is her. So, here, her is my pronoun and Rani is my antecedent. Okay? Here, her is my demonstrative pronoun and Rani is the antecedent. Let's move to the next one. Most people are unable to write because they are unable to think. In this sentence, most people is my antecedent, which is preceding the pronoun they. So this is my pronoun and this is my antecedent. Right? Third one, students in online classes have to keep up with their assignments. Now in this sentence, can you guess the pronoun at least, if not the antecedent? There is my pronoun. So what is there referring to? The students. This is my antecedent. Clear? Alright, now let's understand the use of it as a demonstrative pronoun. Now let's understand the use of it in certain cases. Now, when we're talking about a single thing, we almost always use it, but there are exceptions. Now, what are these exceptions? Now, sometimes animals are referred to as he, him, or she, her, and even the names of ships or other countries are regarded as females and referred to as she or her. So let's take a look at some examples. This is our dog Rusty. He's an Alsatian. Now when I said animals, especially if it's a pet or domesticated, that's when I refer to. So here, my dog Rusty, I'm referring it to as a male. This is our dog Rusty. He is an Alsatian. So I'm referring the dog as a male person here in this sentence. Or for example, I can say, the Titanic is a great ship, but she sank on her first voyage. So there, the ship is referred to as a female. So I say, she sank on her first voyage. Let's move to the second category. To introduce a remark. For example, it's difficult to find a job. It's difficult to find a job. Or it's important to dress well. Or it's always nice to have a holiday. So these are all remarks. And that's also when I use it. I also use it to talk about the weather, temperature, time and distance. So for example, it's raining, the weather. Or I can say it will probably be hot tomorrow. Yeah, I'm talking about the temperature. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Is it 6 o'clock yet? Time to finish the class? No. Distance. It is 10 kilometers from here to the railway station. So yeah, so I use it on all these instances. So let's understand the usage of it as a demonstrative pronoun, looking at some examples. Okay. The first case. Now, it is used when neuter noun goes before it. For example, in the sentence, which is the noun? The sun. That's my neuter noun. So obviously, it refers to the sun here, right? So whenever the neuter noun precedes or goes before, then I use the demonstrative pronoun it. Let's look at the second one. It also points to a clause going before. For example, in the sentence, I have treated him as he deserved and he knows it. So I know that there are two parts to this sentence. There's a link or a connecting word and connecting the first clause and he knows it is another clause by itself. So I have treated him as he deserved is a clause going before this it. In the third sentence, it is probable that it will rain today. It also points to a clause coming after. So in this sentence, here, this it is pointing to a clause coming after. Can you identify the clause? We already saw what clauses are, right? It has a subject and a verb. And there's a complete thought. That's a clause. So in this sentence, what is the clause? It will rain today is my clause. So here this it points to a clause coming after, which is a complete thought in itself. The last one, it also points to a phrase that is coming after. So here in this sentence, it is very happy to hear such a good news. What is a phrase? A phrase also a group of words. The meaning may not be complete. Usually it's incomplete. Yeah, meaning. So here it is very happy. So this it points to a phrase. What is the phrase here? To hear such a good news is the phrase, right? So here in this sentence, it, the demonstrative pronoun, is pointing to a phrase coming after. So see, these are the four instances in which it acts as a demonstrative pronoun. Alright, let's move to the next pronoun. Indefinitive demonstrative pronouns. Now demonstrative pronouns sometimes are also indefinite. How in the sense is, they do not act as substitutes for nouns that are expressly mentioned, but that are implied or understood. So let's understand that with these examples. All have come to class. So here all implies or understood that how many students are supposed to come to class have come to class. So here all acts as a demonstrative pronoun. Some are born great. Again, it's understood or implied that not all are born great, but only some of them are, right? Many are called but few are chosen. Again, it's understood or implied. You don't have to mention a particular number or thing because it's again based on certain facts or experiences. So here all, some and many and few act as demonstrative, indefinitive demonstrative pronouns. Alright.